Hi guys, we are on the Let's Practice section of the Nearpod now. So you should have already written this down on your whiteboard or your piece of scrap paper. So we are doing expanded method form now only. We just did sticks and circles. I want you to only do expanded form method with me. Pause the video as you need to get caught up or take longer, okay? All right, we have 508. Take away 346. So first things first, we need to expand out both of our numbers. So we have 500, 0 tens, and then 8 ones. And we have 340 tens and 6 ones. Turn them into equations. So make subtraction signs and equal signs for all of them. Please pause the video if you need to go slower, okay? That's totally fine to get caught up. Okay, now we're going to start in the ones place. We always start in the ones place, so we're going to start right over here. Think about our little rhyme that we do. More on top, no need to stop. More on the floor, go next door, on group 10 more. Numbers the same, zero's the game. Well, there's more on top. We don't need to stop. We don't need to go next door. We can just subtract. You could also think of it by holding up your fingers. If you had 8 fingers and you need to take away 6 of them, you can do that. 8 take away 6 is 2, so we'll just write 2 down below. That one's kind of easy. Now we're in the tens place next. We're going to have to do some ungrouping here because there's a 0 on top. So there's more on the floor. So we need to go next door to the hundreds place here, and we're going to ungroup. We'll be left with 400 here now. We're going to trade 10. Think about it like the 10 sticks. We're trading 10 sticks over, which is 100, right? If we have 10 sticks, we actually have 100 because there are 10 sticks. There's 10 little circles in a stick, and there are 10 sticks in 100. Think about when we draw it out in sticks and circles, we draw 10 sticks. So instead of drawing 10 sticks, we're just writing the number 100, okay? So now we have 100 minus 40. Now we've talked about this before. If that number is too big for your brain to think about, you could always think about just 10 minus 4. 10 minus 4 is 6. Well, that's great. We're not in the ones place though, we're in the tens place, so it can't just be 6. It has to be 60 because we're working with these zeros right here in the tens place. So we'll write the number 60 down below. Then the last step, we will work in the hundreds place. So we have 400, take away 300. More on top, no need to stop. There's more on top. So if we have 4 hundreds, you can pretend these are 100 flats, and you need to take away 3 of them. We only have 100ths flat left, or 100, right? Now, if you see, we have 3 numbers down here. We have 160 and a 2. That's great, but we need to condense it, make it smaller to be a standard form number. So we're going to take this expanded form number of 100 plus 60 plus 2 and write it in standard form, which is really 162. And that is our answer. You should be writing this down. This should be written down on your whiteboard or a scrap piece of paper. If you needed to pause and get caught up, you should be doing this, my friends.